Welcome to Price Check. We're looking at Vintage Egyptian Revival. Now, true Vintage Egyptian Revival would mean we are looking for 1920s, 1930s pieces that became so exciting as the British were plundering through Egypt, and the British public for the first time got a glimpse of not really for the first time, but they had this new glimpse of ancient Egypt, and the style took off, and all of the designers started working towards this Egyptian revival style. And a lot of fine pieces were produced in this period, and frankly, it is a direction away from some of the Art Nouveau stylings that were going on that I find a lot less interesting. So personally, all for it. Hey, I have this pin. Let's just start there. So a really simplistic brass pin in mediocre condition. It's got a patent number on it. It's got an old brooch. Mine has done very well, even though I still own it. This one started at $4. I actually bought this for $4. Let's see. So old Catalan, this type of plastic scarab brooch. That is awesome. And I am not surprised it did so well. But this is something that'd be very easy for someone to overlook because it's Catalan, so it's actually plastic. I could even see, you could almost just find that in the bottom of a drawer. Have to do an episode on Catalan sometime because it's a good one to know alongside Bakelite. Here we have a very, obvious Egyptian revival style, and this might be sort of second run on, it's a little crude, the second run on Egyptian revival, because in the 60s, 70s, and 80s there was a bit of interest in bringing the style back. And do we have a hallmark on here to help us? We want to list it as a sterling cuff bracelet, but we don't have a mark. Oh well. Here we go. This looks much older. We have this Isis pin. Looks to be 1930s, 1920s, 1930s to me. And here I think these are more recent but vintage designer. Those like 60s or 70s. Doesn't state. And here we go. This is something that looks like it has a little bit more age as well. Let's see if we can't find anything else on here that is of some good age, of which we are certain. Well, that certainly is. That is cool. I know people don't use these anymore, but that is, if you're gonna buy a cigarette, cigar, and ashtray and match holder, I hope it's this one. But hopefully you learned a little something about Egyptian revival. Even knowing to call some of these items Egyptian revival will help you sell them. And potentially help you buy. If you're fancy with the tags and tracking eBay.